What's really fucking good, y'all? Fuck Seattle. It's your boy Mill.
It's your boy Pat. Remember who told y'all first?
Yep, go ahead, get the shit off right now. Go ahead, get the shit off, y'all.
It's always and forever fuck Seattle. Yeah. Rockin', what's up with you, man?
Man, my boy back from Mexico. But we're glad that you made it back safely. My boy, rocking New Era. He said Kev Song's gonna be mad at y'all. I know, but we do not work around his schedule. But it's all good. You can always catch this episode and all episodes on YouTube and on your podcast, wherever you can find them at Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on your damn notifications. Because even if you're at work, you can still throw us on YouTube real quick and put us in the background right quick. You know what I'm saying? Gang violence. But I'm glad to be here today with my brother Pat on this good Victory Friday. How you doing, my boy?
Oh, man. Always good to walk in Seattle and walk out with a win, man. You know what I'm saying? So, pick them while they down. Let's go.
Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, Rockin'. It's all good, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Family always comes first. Hopefully the fam is doing well out there in Mexico for you. But yeah, no, I mean, you know what I'm saying? We just glad that you always rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? Every single time we do come on, even if it's for a little bit. So hopefully the fam is doing well out there in Mexico, my boy. Yes, Pat. We're going to go ahead and jump into it. Rockin' New Era, you did not watch the last episode. Yes, sir, my boy. But your boy was definitely nervous about this Seattle Seahawks game that just took place last night as the 49ers, for the sixth straight time, get a massive W, defeating the Seattle Seahawks with a weak-ass 36-24. The 49ers rookies mixed in with the seasoned veterans made plays all over the field last night to help get this victory. And we are now sitting in first place of the NFC West division. What a difference 3 days makes. My brother Pat, how much did you enjoy that win last night?
I thoroughly enjoyed it. Still felt like we got to do better in the red zone, so that shit was irritating me.
Yes,
it was almost on their bullshit, trying to let teams come back.
Oh, man, but they tried.
You know what I'm saying? We held it down, so I wasn't too mad, but step in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? I'm not as confident as I was beforehand going into this Chiefs game, but I'm definitely still feeling good. But we'll get to that.
You're not as confident as when you said earlier in the season that we're going to beat the Chiefs this year, or you say you're not as confident after watching the game last night about beating the Chiefs?
No, as earlier as I'm still confident that we could beat them for sure, but I'm not as confident where I was guaranteeing we was gonna beat them.
Okay.
Covered off. You know what I'm saying? I ain't guaranteeing it, but I still feel like we can get the better of them. I mean, we all know Chiefs is gonna be ready coming off that bye week, as Andy Reid always is. But I just from what I've seen, I know when we're on our game, like, we're one of the best teams out there. Obviously, we haven't put that together for 4 quarters, so
yep.
You know what I'm saying? We still gonna have to put that on the film, put that film on the tape. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be, but it's still feeling good.
Okay. No, we will get into that matchup definitely a little bit later, but we have to definitely take the time to go ahead and really just breathe in that fun game that was last night, as it always comes down to some bullshit between us and Seattle. Like, it seems like every time we play them, it's usually pretty close, as they tried to make a comeback last night, but we got up on them early. I think we only kicked the field goal. Shout out to the kicker, Matthew Wright. Ends up being okay, but he did get me some 13 points on my fantasy team last night before he went in and got up out of there. Salute to you, my boy. Moody hopefully feel better, you know what I'm saying? But yes, the 49ers definitely had a somewhat quick start in the game and then kind of teetered out. My boy, Rockin' New Era, I'm glad that you brought this up. I wish I had my bingo card, because he would have said Malik Mustafa with a pick, LOL. Well, your boy got something right. Well, I got 2 things right. I definitely picked us to win, but I did call Malik Mustafa's first pick of his career on the bingo card. I almost got the Fred pick. My boy almost last minute trying to get that interception for your boy, but that was pretty dope to see Malik Mustafa go ahead and ball out. It seems like he'll definitely be a good replacement for Huff as our man's has went on IR again, unfortunately. So we'll see how that goes up. But just in terms of the team right now, bro, like what kind of stood out to you for that game? Whether it be Purdy, Debo, George Kittle going crazy. What was sticking out for you for that game?
I mean, honestly, the injuries. Mustafa got his pick, got hurt with his ankle. He didn't get back in the game.
That's true.
Then Aaron went down. I was wondering what the fuck was wrong with him. Then just found out he was cramping.
Oh man, they had a mean shot of my boy with the gun on the leg.
I ain't gonna lie. When they first showed him, so when he came out the second series, I realized that he wasn't in that series. A lot of people, like coming out of halftime, he sat out the second series. So a lot of people probably didn't even pay attention to that.
I didn't peep that.
Yeah, I had peeped it, but I was like, all right. Nothing happened to where he just missed the game. So I'm like, he probably just cramping up getting the IV.
Yeah.
But then when he went down the second time, it was after like a big ass pile. So like I'm thinking they rolled up on him the way he was screaming. And then they showed him on the sideline. I was like, oh yeah, he's done. But
my boy walked. He walked like a Cheeto over to the sideline on his own. But once he sat down though, man, my boy let out all the pain.
Back up on him. Yeah, and then I was just like, yeah, coming off the Sunday, you know what I'm saying? They dehydrated, sore. Then they had a day to fly. So I'm like, I definitely know he just, you feel me? He been through it. So
because he got the IV. That's when he got the IV was when you think
in that second drive. Okay. Yeah, awesome. And I had already figured it was because like I said, I didn't see him get hurt, so I figured like, all right. Usually I can kind of see if something happens to him and he asks to come out, but he gonna really ever do that. But then Debo with his stinger or funny bone injury, whatever he had.
That was so funny, bro. That was so funny because he got into it with the dude, and then they showed a replay. They showed a replay. Nobody even touched him. I guess he did touch him a little bit, but the way he was grabbing at his hand and shit like that, he thought he had got shot or some shit. He told the reporter, "Yeah, he hit my funny bone or whatever." Afterwards, so
and he didn't feel it till
man, that shit was that. I was like, bro, football is crazy, bro.
Nah, for sure.
Happened at 80 point of time.
Man, so just all of that, it was just like, all right, man. I'm glad we get some days off before we come back on this Sunday. You know what I'm saying, and do our thing. So I'm looking forward to this Chiefs game a lot.
Yes, definitely looking forward to the Chiefs game. You wanted Kyle Shanahan to run the ball more, and he definitely listened to the podcast and went ahead and did that. As we had 33 carries to Purdy's 28 throws in that game. Isaac Guerrero leading the pack. I just dropped him off my fantasy team 2 weeks ago. I'm so mad. 10 carries for 9. Bruh, I'm hella mad. It was. We'll talk about that later. But Isaac Guerrero 10 carries, 99 yards. Jordan Mason 9 for 73, but he did get hurt, so that was definitely a downer. But with this offense predicated around the run, I mean, it's not too hard to really plug and play running back. So. What do you think will be smooth going forward if Jordan Mason isn't able to play for like some time, or can we count on Isaac Guerrero? What you
thinking? Yeah, I fuck with Guerrero. I don't know why they like majority of the third quarter though they took him out like majority of the fourth quarter. Excuse me, they took him out for Patrick Taylor because Patrick Taylor just didn't seem like he had a lot of bursts. He seemed like he was more focused on protecting the football, which obviously is priority number one. So I can't knock him for that, but it just seemed like he was more focused on that than trying to burst. And then, Kyle Shanahan always gets running backs that fit our style, so I'm not really worried about it. That's why it seems like every running back we have just really goes crazy because he gets
he be finding them. He be finding them.
Yeah, that's definitely good comparison.
Mostert
making the comparison to that too. It's just they both speedsters. I mean, obviously they weren't 31, but it's like you see them run, they're not breaking hella tackles, but if they put that foot down and get upfield and you don't touch them, you pretty much cook. So
I like Garindo a little bit over Mostert in terms of seems like he has a little more like moves, a little more wiggle to him. I think Raheem might be faster, but they are definitely very similar in terms of like style of back and everything.
The thing I like about Garindo the most is like when he gets between the tackles, he doesn't do too much like juking. He's pretty much just like I'm about to run. You feel me? Yeah, exactly. Get my little 5 to 6 yards, whatever. But if I get outside, just know I'm finna kick this shit on. And you finna, you know what I'm saying, have to chase me down. People acting like he didn't fall down on purpose. He did, but I was like, he's better than me because that's my first touchdown. I'm taking that, Jack.
To the crib, right? Oh, bro, you gotta take it to the crib. All right. He said he looked over to the sideline and he said that he saw everyone saying to get down. And in true Kyle Shanahan fashion and Debo fashion, they threw my man under the bus and said nobody was yelling to get down. And went ahead and said,
if you look though, it was some people. It probably wasn't no people important, but it was some people on the sideline telling him to get down.
Probably his running backs coach in particular, like you know what I'm saying, like you looking for certain people, but that shit was that was pretty funny. Because I'm like, bro, you got hawked, but I mean, clearly he was looking over to the side. So
and he slid. That's why if you get tripped up, you don't fall like that when you get tripped up.
Exactly. So and that was definitely one of the that was probably the dagger moment of the whole game to end it off. But Ryan Williams says that funny bone is a motherfucker. It will have you going out like a sucker. Yeah, stop it. It was everything funny bone. That shit does. Bro, Debo took off the glove and shit like that. Like I thought bro had ripped his hand or some shit like that.
I knew it. I knew it was like either the shoulder stinger or the funny bone because like he trying to get his feeling back in his hand. I could definitely tell what he was trying to do.
I definitely thought it was a stinger. But my boy went ahead and showed up, true Seahawk killer fashion. 3 catches for 102. Also had 4 carries on the ground, 15 yards with that long touchdown, 76-yarder to kick it off. I felt like Brock underthrew it a little bit on that play, so that's why Debo had to come attack the ball, which still worked out in his favor because the safety went ahead and missed his tackle, and then he was able to get wiggly. What did you think on that play?
Well, I feel like he had to throw it like that because the safety was coming over. Yeah, so I feel like if you put too much air under that, safety gonna come get it. So I feel like if Debo doesn't come back to the ball, it's probably incomplete. But also, I think he was putting it there for him to come back. Like, you feel me? Help me, help you, like type of situation. Because if he puts hella, like that. Because if you see that safety, he's coming. You feel me? So you put too much air on it, that's a pick. So I definitely felt like he threw it on the line on purpose.
I wasn't saying too much air on it, but I was thinking more lead him towards the sideline because I felt like he probably could have ran up the field that way. But I mean, either way, still put in the spot.
I thought he threw it like that on purpose. I didn't like I said, even if you throw it to the sideline, that's still giving the safety equal opportunity as opposed to making the receiver come back.
Man, thank God Debo knew to go ahead and come back and grab that shit and take it to the crib, sparked it off, and then George Kittle, kind of also a Seahawk killer as well up there. We were able to witness that even with sorry ass Jimmy G in person. Kittle with 2 touchdowns. That was the greatest touchdown of all time. No, bro, my boy tiptoed down the sideline. That shit was fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Shout out George. I had 5 catches yesterday, 58 yards with 2 tugs for the birthday boy. Shout out to the Libra gang in the building. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I was on Purdy. I felt like Purdy was a little bit rattled in the first half and was just a little bit behind on throws, like the one he threw the Debo behind him a little bit, and then he also missed
Kittle,
somebody while he was on the run. Yeah, I think it might have been Kittle as well too, but he settled in more in like the third quarter and fourth quarter for sure. Ended up with 18 for 28, 255, 3 touchdowns, 0 INTs, and then the QBR of 129. You want to go ahead and talk the shit on your man's Glock Purdy?
It's kind of what I expected. It was a good game, one of his better games this year for sure. So I'm not going to shortchange him, but I mean, you know, it's kind of just what I expected about this game. Our defense disappointed me a little bit, letting them.
Did they? I felt like the defense was the reason why we was up in the first place.
No, for
kept
sure they did.
Okay.
No, they did what they were supposed to do. Offense wasn't getting no touchdowns. That was pissing me off in the first half.
No tugs in the beginning.
But the defense, they had a 3rd and 9 that they gave up. They had that first drive where they gave up that 3rd and 6. Luckily, we end up getting the pick in that first drive, but they was walking us down the fucking field. And then in the second half, they gave up that touchdown to DK. Obviously, it came back, but that wasn't nothing the defense did.
They have to stop, bro. On that play, George Odoms ended up back in the slot almost against DK. They have to stop running that shit, bro.
I just don't understand,
bro.
And then too, it's like, bro, they're untouched, so I don't understand. Like, you're not even jamming them at the line, rerouting them. Like Justin Jefferson just getting free runs through the best receivers is getting a free run through your defense. Nobody's gonna stop it like that.
Take that play out the playbook, my boy. Bro, that's definitely not the one. But yeah, sorry. But
no, you good. But it's just like,
they held them to only 3 points in the first half, and then that third quarter when they went crazy, had 14 and then 7. But I mean, one was off of that kickoff return. Shout out Laviska Shenault. And they got another one. So I felt like the defense played pretty good for the majority of the game. But I don't know. I mean, you still feel like they could have just played a little bit better?
A lot of better. Oh, shit. How many sacks they have? I don't think they had no sacks, did they?
No, nobody had sacks, but there was like 31 hurries, though. There was a lot of hurries in the game. Bozo was out there. He was out there getting in Geno's face a lot. And then, I mean, what Fred had? Yeah, man, he had that fumble. That shit was fire.
That was clean, for sure.
11 tackles for Fred. And 1 sack on the day by Sam Okinawa. Did I say that right?
I don't know, but that's my boy, number 91.
No, for real. No, okay. Man, we're going to get your name right by at least week 8 for sure. Did you have him on your bingo card? No.
No, I don't think not this week.
The sacks did not hit on the bingo card, but the interception. Demo, want to highlight him though real quick. He did not get an interception, but he was making plays out there. Him versus JSN on that little breakup on the touchdown, and then also to just him and DK, bro. Like that is a great matchup. I think we're in DK's head at this point because he was dropping balls in the beginning, and then he not really getting open even versus like Isaac Yiadom and shit like that. So,
but did you see just how deflated he was when they caught that touchdown back, bro? Like,
it's
for showing his head, bro.
It's in his head now. Like,
it's for showing his head.
They're not matching his energy. He understands.
No, for sure. Like,
he understands the rivalry, but nobody else on the team. Like, bro, you are like
that's real.
Decade late, bro. Like, you should have been out of them.
Most of the shit I be complaining about DK with, he wasn't even doing that shit this game. Like, he wasn't whining hella much. He wasn't being hella soft this game, avoiding contact. Like, he was actually on his like dog shit, and people just like you said couldn't match his energy. Well, I'll give Leonard Williams. He was on his shit too.
Leonard Williams was on.
I get. He tossed my boy Banks one good time. I was like, hey, hold on, nigga, let me do it at the Banks like that. But he was doing his thing.
Yes,
everybody else just kind of whatever.
The offensive side, Geno Smith. Yeah, it's probably gonna come to an end soon for my boy Geno. 2 interceptions on the day. Go ahead.
Gotta also shout out my young rookie, man, Renardo Green. He was strapping shit. I think he gave up
finally.
Between their 3 best receivers, I think they said it was 10 attempts, and he only gave up 3 completions for like 30-something yards. So that boy was strapping and got his first pick. I really wish he would have tried to score on that, but Kev Stone got the 49ers defense, so I'm glad he didn't.
So it is official now. Renardo Green starting at cornerback.
He should be, because I'm so sick of Yodom.
Man, Yodom, yeah. No,
he got fried. He got fried on the touchdown. They got called back. He got the fucking long ass penalty that put him in the red zone. I mean, I get it this week because it's like Mooney Ward was hurt. He kind of had to play, but it just be like, God damn, bro. He be so good. He be so good for like 85% of the time, and then the other 15%. It reminds me of a Kello Witherspoon.
No, I was gonna say shades of Ambry Thomas. You know what I'm saying? Because Ambry would be good for like you said, 80% of the time.
Yeah, I feel like Ambry a little bit better.
20%.
Shit,
he might be, but
honestly, people be mad at Ambry, but I feel like
20,
shit.
Bro, it's that 20% of the time niggas fuck up. We definitely see you like that.
That's how I used to feel about Kello. I feel like he'd be strapping up all game, but then the 2 plays he get hit, they end up being touchdowns. Like, all right,
it was the same thing for him on the Rams, like.
Right, he'll be strapping for a whole game, and all of a sudden he have one mental lapse and it's 6. Like, fuck,
should be big, bro. Like you like a touchdown. So
yeah,
I don't know. I'm hoping that they put Ronaldo Green now starting. At least put him in there, and when you go to the nickel set and throw Demo in the slot or something like that. But he had 6 tackles on the day, 2 pass deflections, and then my boy George Odom was out there trying to strap the shit too. Just all around great game, bro. For the squad, bro. You said what?
Our special teams have to get it together, bro.
Yeah, that's everyone tweeted out at the same time. Special teams, LOL. Like, was the missing took it back? But do we want Debo taking kickoffs back every single game, or only for like big games like this? Like,
I would say pick your spots for sure, but. To me, it's just more so the defense, the kicking coverage, bro. It's just ridiculous, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
punt and kickoff is just crazy, bro. Like the returns, I'm not so mad about. Like Cowing, he slipped a couple times, but
did he slip? He slipped, yeah.
Yeah, like it was like 2 or 3 times, but shit, just hold on to the ball. That's all I care about. Debo, it just scares me because he be running full speed straight into people. Like, bro. This is not a regular running player. You got to try to avoid people a little bit, bro. He don't give a fuck.
But what do you always say? Debo wants that CTE raw. Like, he is not tripping about trying to shoot nobody or trying to go around them. I'm going through you.
Debo, you get the ball. Say Debo go to end zone. You in the way of Debo,
bro. That's it, bro. Like, that's all he knows, bro. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm like, man. I know we got to use Isaac Guerrero now at running back, but they got to get some. I mean, John Rick might be coming back to the lineup. Possibly put him out there at kickoff return.
We'll see. I mean, he looked a little light in the ass to be returning kicks, but
really think so?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the way the new kickoff is, you need somebody who's like bigger, who's like a running back. Somebody that can absorb the contact a little bit. That's why I feel like Gruendo and Debo are kind of good for that.
Yeah, but we
even Cowing is kind of like he's a good returner, but I like him better on punts where he can get in space a little bit more. Yeah,
that makes sense. The chat has been moving today. Trying to tap in with everybody. Mariah Williams' birthday. Libra gang, you know what it is. Happy birthday, which is coming up on Wednesday.
Happy birthday. That's my boy Trey. He be on that account, so
oh really?
Oh, that's my boy. My dog, man. Happy birthday.
Hey, my boy, we need you to make an account, bro. Go ahead and get an account. I've been saying Brian Williams for like three episodes, but thank you for tapping in, my boy. Happy birthday coming up for sure. Oh yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was like, she was supposed to go to Atlanta with us. I'm like, nah, I don't think so. But glad my boy Trey is tapping in. Shout out 187 come through, repping for his guy. He is a party-aholic, but he did have a good game on yesterday to get that dub. Like OB3
said Mariah's not real. Mariah is real. Mariah is just not using that account right now.
Exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you log in for Netflix and it's not quite your account, same thing.
Right.
OB3 also says, yeah, Debo took a rough hit last night. It looks like you have to hold your breath whenever he gets hit hard. Yeah, my niggas be out there trying to.
Like you said, special occasions, bro. Special occasions. Like Chiefs, I mind him taking every kickoff if we got to. God damn it.
Right. Facts. Human of Faith has said, he had been trolling different Seahawks YouTube channels all day. The 2012s are down bad. That is hilarious. I mean, it's crazy, bro, because we really could never beat these niggas the whole time during the war. And then now that this shit is just like, you know what I'm saying? it doesn't mean as much, but we just been beating these niggas' ass like the last 3 straight seasons now. Like,
I damn near think the last time we lost to them was when we went.
Yeah, I think that was the last time we fucking lost these niggas. Oh my god. Yeah.
I think
good, man.
If I'm
Feels
not mistaken,
good.
for sure. But yeah, I'd rather just keep kicking them. We got one more game to play versus them this year, but it's forever fuck them. So I want to beat them.
Man, ever since my boy Drake Greenlaw, because that was Drake Greenlaw was on the team though when we went though, right? Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Or when was that before or after was that before or after the big hit on 4th down when we went? Was that before that or after that? I think that was after.
That was before that.
That was before that.
Yeah.
We missed all the greatness. We gonna make it back up there, Lumen Field. They do have a pretty nice stadium, and we will definitely be talking shit back to the Seattle fans as we have not been able to these last couple of years. But other than that, game is pretty much a wrap. Anything else you want to touch on before we move on? Now we are now first in the NFC West, as you predicted, and the Cardinals are playing Green Bay Packers this weekend, so we do have a shot at being number 1 by Monday. Anything you're looking forward to with that weekend game matchup or anything like that? And yes, Rockin', we do hope that the Rams lose again for sure.
Yeah, I hope the Rams don't win a game ever again.
They might not. We the only win. That's crazy.
That shit terrible.
Yeah.
Shit, damn near for the Cardinals too. Shit, definitely. But yeah, I just need the Packers to Jordan Love to take care of the ball, come out slinging on all cylinders. I feel like their defense is good enough to shut down the Cardinals offense.
Mm-hmm.
They just I need the Packers offense to come ready to play.
Yes. I think last week was Jordan Love's first week back though, so
second week back.
Was second week? Oh, okay. Yeah, first week was Vikings. Yeah. So maybe he'll go ahead and be ready now and back in the swing of things, but we'll see. I think if I'm picking them, I'm definitely picking the Packers over the Cardinals, but we shall see. Anything else that you're looking forward to for this weekend of games and big college slate of games on Saturday as I'm hella mad on people so that shit.
Oh shit, you got some shit going
on? No. So we got family reunion I'm planning for. We at that age now where niggas on the committee, you feel me? So I'm on a little committee, but we're supposed to be looking at parks and shit on Saturday, and I will not be able to watch any of the games except for I will be tapped in and try and make it back for that Colorado game versus
Kansas State.
Yeah, I gotta tap in for my boys.
Yeah, shit. College wise, it's a big play the games. Texas, Oklahoma, that's one of the first ones that come to mind.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully Cal can get their shit together. They're playing Pitt.
Mm-hmm.
Who else did I have on there? Oh, Tennessee versus Florida. That's gonna be a good one. Ohio State and Oregon, number 2 and 3.
Yep.
That's at 4:30. That's gonna be lit. Ole Miss, LSU, and then
Ohio State, Oregon. Definitely the Buffs too. LSU, Ole Miss.
Yeah,
that's gonna be lit too. Yeah, and that sneaky Arizona BYU, bro from Arizona, the wide receiver be hooping and shit.
Yeah.
I would have been ranked, bro. They would have been ranked, brother. Can we get that win? Crazy.
We'll see how they do.
That's crazy. Oh, bro, they supposed to be in the chat. Shout out 187. How come you're not this cool in the 95.7 chat? That's where I could be the troll guy. You know what I'm saying? I ended up being a troll, and you know what I'm saying. It really
you missed it last week. 187. He was on his bullshit last week.
Pat was ready to fight on Monday. He was, bro. The energy when I'm editing the videos, you was not fucking with me on Monday. That was right because we lost, and I was out here questioning Purdy. Pat was ready to fight. But that made for some great content for show for the last episode. Yeah, see, rocking with Eric, you know what I'm saying? He said he stirs the fuck out of 95% of the chat, man. That should be lit, bro. Y'all be taking the bait too easy, bro. and y'all be ready to die over this Purdy shit, which I respect as a fan. But man, that
They
anybody
do be
say
ready
anything
to crash
wrong,
out about Purdy.
hey, look, hey Glock, if you ever have any problems, we got real hitters that are ready to crash out over number 13. As your man, as y'all said, just still balling. But yeah, for the college games, it's definitely gonna be lit. We're looking forward to Saturday. For Sunday, we can go ahead and get our parlay picks in as we talk about these games. I'm trying to pull them up right now. You already got your picks in?
Yeah, it's a fluid list, but
did we hit last week?
Everyone except the Niners, stupid ass. Well, I know mine. I don't remember who yours was.
Yeah, we did pick the game last week. Bro, that was supposed to be a win.
That's what I said. I thought that was a gimme. That shit was a layup till it wasn't.
Bro, if that was a what's the name? Survivor pool, we'd be out, bro. That shit was crazy. Yeah, we definitely fucked that up last week. Okay, what's I doing? I'm trying to pull up the games. You got your parlay picks in?
Yeah, I'll go first. I'm gonna take the Lions over the Cowboys. It's in Dallas, Jerry's World.
Points?
3.5.
You checking the 3.5?
Yeah, I think the Lions will beat the Cowboys by at least a touchdown. Maybe a high scoring game. So maybe the over hits. But I think the Lions will beat them.
Okay.
Second, I'm gonna go another road team. I'm gonna rock with. No, actually, scratch that. I'm gonna take the Packers at home versus the Cardinals. They minus
Packers
5.
At home, -5.
They hit for me last week versus the Rams, so I think they could beat the Cardinals by a touchdown.
They did hit for you last week.
Yeah. Then
third pick.
I'm gonna go Cincinnati over the Giants by -4.
Natty.
I think
Bengals.
Even though they're 1-4 and the Giants are 2-3, I think the Bengals are better than the Giants.
That's who I picked last week. Seattle. Never again. I think I picked them last week. I did. Yeah, that's exactly what I
versus the Giants too. They lost.
Actually, the Niners lost too, so I was not even
right. The parlay was already fucked up.
It was fucked. Bengals minus what?
4.
That's 4.
4 or 4.5. Yes, 4.
So you got everyone taken to the bank. We will be needing our 2% on the picks. Lions for Pat -3.5. Packers -5, and Bengals -4. Like those picks for your boy. I am starting it off. Texans out the gate.
I knew
in
you
New
was
England.
taking them.
You know, bro, come on, man. What the Patriots?
I knew you was taking them.
Do it, bro.
And it's only 6.5 for sure.
Thank you. Like, they're going to win by a touchdown. So I'm taking 6.5 with CJ. We're rocking with you, boy. We might not start you this weekend in fantasy, but it's okay. Do your thing out there. I'm also going with what's my other pick I had? I'm going to go. Oh, yeah, that's what I had. I got Bills on Monday Night Football over the Jets. So I guess that'll be for the Monday. But I think they got to get a win. Josh Allen's been catting off lately. Then they got 2 losses in a row. So they got to bounce back. And there's too much turmoil. No Robert Saleh. Aaron Rodgers ain't going to bounce back like that. I'm going -2.5 with the Bills. And then for my third pick, I kind of want to fuck with you on that Packers. But I kind of want to fuck with you on that Packers, bro.
All right, fuck it.
No. I'm gonna let you have that one. I'm gonna go Falcons over the Panthers. That's a gimme. -6.
Oh, I was looking at that game as well.
Oh, yeah, no, I gotta go with that one. The Panthers are ass. My boy Red Rifle. It's time to throw in the towel. But yes, I'm going Texas.
I was thinking too. The Colts Titans game, that one really was just intriguing to me. I almost took the Colts, but I don't know. I feel like the Titans might fuck around and win that game.
See, I don't know about Anthony Richardson. He needs to show me something right now.
Is he back?
He is starting the game.
Okay.
We were trying to get Caleb Williams in the free agency in one fantasy football. to let go of Anthony Richardson. That's how bad he's been playing this year. I was really about thinking about dropping Anthony Richardson. So I'm hoping he bounces back.
He is a free agent in one of my leagues.
Bruh, like he's been playing that bad. So,
but I can't. I got Jaden and Mahomes in that league. So
man, I got three quarterbacks in one league because bro, Mahomes been playing so ass. I got Mahomes, Baker Mayfield. He can be up and down, and then I just picked up Caleb. So like I'm running 3 quarterbacks, bro. It's bad. So I'm trying to get these wins. But yeah, for them other games, I really like the Bears versus Jaguars, and that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
Of course, the Commanders and Ravens. Oh, who winning that game? We didn't even talk about that.
I think the Ravens gonna win it. I think Jaden's finna see some shit he ain't never seen before.
Oh no! What if my boy Jaden? What if Jaden Daniels goes into Baltimore and gets this dub, bro?
Then I feel like if he do that, then he's leading the MVP race.
Lamar can't do that. Lamar can't have that on his record though. As
that's what I'm saying. Like
OG,
that's what I'm saying. That's why I just it's too much. It's they riding too high. Lamar and them is people counting them out. I just don't see Lamar going for that. Like, but I mean, like, hey, the way Jaden been playing, bro, you can't count him out. But I just think this gonna be the first game where he actually looks like a rookie.
Yeah, their defense is real. That's my one thing. Defense, man. So that's why I'm like they could definitely he could win that game, but I'm thinking the Ravens defense shows up. Derrick Henry's unstoppable right now. Commanders are not about to be able to stop Derrick Henry, and I think they'll go ahead and get that win as well too. Eagles got their wide receivers back, and they got 2-2. You think they make a little run right here and beat the Browns on Sunday?
Yeah, I think they beat the Browns. I don't know about if it's necessarily 10 points, but I think they do beat the Browns.
Right? That sounds crazy.
I mean, Browns ain't very good right now, so I can see it, but
the Eagles ain't been playing well either, though.
Excuse me, but
good.
Yeah, I just feel like the Eagles offense could put up more points than the Browns for sure.
Okay.
But Browns also got those big names on defense that any given day they could show up and show out.
Man, at any given day. Big game as well. Saints and Buccaneers. Is this the game that DC4 loses his starting job with Spencer Rattler entering into the matchup?
Maybe. My boy Spence said he know what to do. Let's get it to 12.
Right? He said, look, hey,
he already on the right track fucking with me.
I'm throwing it to a lot,
Nah, but I mean, we saw Spencer Rattler play last year, so I doubt it.
Yeah, rookie. I think they rattled off the stats. It was crazy. It is not in his favor. I probably should have took the Bucks. Honestly, if you're looking for another parlay pick, probably should take the Bucks in that one. But we'll see what happens. But I think that's pretty much all. Oh, and then of course the Cowboys and Lions game. You said taking the Lions, but I feel like Dak and them are gonna get that win though. I mean, what you think the Lions got a better team overall? Pretty much.
Yeah. And I just feel like the Lions have been more focused than the Cowboys this year.
For sure. Definitely been more focused. Yeah. They behind out the gate. That nigga David Montgomery get fucking.
And quietly too, I feel like with DeMarcus Lawrence, fucking that's like him being out. The Dallas defense taking a big hit.
I mean, it was already taking a hit with that nigga in, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Trying to fight this nigga, so we will see what happens. Definitely take y'all parlay picks with y'all and let us know how y'all do this weekend. Before we get up out of here, got to talk about some NBA and some WNBA real quick. As WNBA finals have started, the Lynx ended up winning game 1 in overtime versus the Liberty. Damn. The Liberty, man, I was rooting for Liberty too, though. Damn. So it's out of how many games? 7?
Shit, I can't remember. I think this is 5. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's 5.
What do you think the Liberty have to do to come back and win game 2, Pat? Was it Nescu Hooper?
Yeah, they was doing their thing for majority of the game.
They went
up by 18. Yeah, they went up by 18, got comfortable. And then New York went on a tear the rest of the game. I mean, excuse me, the Liberty went on a Minnesota went on the tear the rest of the game after New York was kind of controlling most of the game. So you left the door open, they stepped through it. Sabrina didn't have like crazy game, but her, Brianna, and John Quill all did like enough to win until it wasn't. So they can't give up, the little last second run, let them get it. But I still think New York is good. But yeah, the series is 5 games. Next game is on Sunday. Make sure y'all tapped in. WNBA. I know football Sunday, it's not the best time for them to drop the game, but
it's really not. They could have waited till Monday, but nobody's. I mean, some of us gonna watch the Bills and Jets, but that would probably been the best day to do it. But what does Liberty have to do to get this win on Monday? Do you think they get the win on Monday to tie it
up? Yeah, I do. I think Liberty win this series. So I think they'll for sure shake back. They just gotta execute. Excuse me. Yeah, they just gotta execute and lock in. So that's all it is.
Okay. I like to see that. I will definitely be tapped in. I'll have it on the little screen, but we'll be talking about the game so much. I gotta see who wins WNBA Finals. On to men's hoop. Before we get up out of here, we will be getting to this game. Warriors versus the Kings. The Warriors went ahead and outshot the Kings with 28 threes like 2 days ago. Shit was crazy. Lindy Waters out there making buckets. Buddy Hield was damn near perfect. I think it was like 5 or 6. Yep, sorry, Rocket. Yep, let's go Liberty. Bruh. Are the Warriors better right now without Clay and this lineup with the shooters?
I wouldn't necessarily say that yet, but this team got some potential to do some stuff. I feel like you said we got a lot of shooting, a lot of people that are going to get wide open shots that they never really seen before. So I feel like as long as Buddy Hield is staying aggressive and just being a shooter and scorer, he'll be cool. Other people are playing the roles. And Moody has to get some tick, bro. So
yeah, that's facts. I think Steve played him a good amount the last game, but I just think he could do more offensively than GP2. Him being a shooter, and he can still give you the defense as well too,
and rebound.
Right, exactly, and give you some boards as well. So definitely want to see Moody get some more minutes. He still had 20 minutes in the last game, which is pretty decent. Everyone was around that 20-minute mark, and they ended up shooting, bro, 53% from 3, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We got some shooters. Oh, I can't wait tonight. And Steph ain't even really went off like that yet. Like, we got like 13 points the last game, and I'm looking for JK. JK has 16. He's definitely. What you think of Kuminga? Like,
he's looking good. He's making shots. Just gotta stay aggressive. Keep playing this game. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, though.
Does Steve move him to the bench when Wiggins comes back?
I don't know. I hope not. But we'll see. You never know with Steve Kerr.
Please don't.
This man didn't play Jason Tatum in the fucking Olympics.
Over what's my man's name?
Derek White.
Yeah, Derek White. Shout out to Derek White, the legend. Last thing I was gonna say about the game. Oh man, cannot say enough about your boy, who you called D'Anthony Melton. You know what I'm saying? 4 for 9 from 3, 6 for 12, 16 points, playing some defense, got some rebounds. Talk your shit about your man who need to be in that starting lineup right now, bro, because you called that shit. D'Anthony Melton is certified hooper and a really big upgrade for the squad.
I mean, shit, that's just all it is. He's just nice, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? He could hoop. I mean, I seen it when we played Memphis in our championship run. He was on Memphis. He's a backup point guard. Obviously, with Ja being the main dude, he didn't play a whole lot, but I just like every time he got in, to me, he impacted the game on both ends. So I followed his career, and then I seen Philly kind of wasn't really using him right. So when I saw that he signed here, I knew he was going to be motivated to be in the rotation, and I know that's a Steve Kerr type of player. He plays the basketball the right way, does whatever you ask him to do on the basketball court, and he takes great shots. So I knew he was going to fit in perfect. I mean, obviously, he's not going to shoot 60% from three every fucking night, but he does the little things that'll keep him engaged and keep him effective on the floor.
He takes the right shots too, which is I know that's what Steve loves to see. He can get it off the dribble, catch and shoot. He's just a really good, solid player, bro. Like I've really been liking his game. They started pods for the last game. He's still not putting up enough shots for me, so I would probably still keep D'Anthony Melton there and just let Pods do his thing off the bench and just be the backup point guard. But yeah, man. I mean, I'm looking forward to the game tonight. I want to see how tall Trey Jackson Davis got. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the fam. You know what I'm saying? In the building. Anything you're looking forward to tonight for the game?
Section 123, baby.
And
That's
you know that.
And
you know that. Okay. Oh. You know who's gonna be juiced? You know who's gonna be juiced?
Who?
Coach Unk. No more.
Oh,
plays.
for sure.
Or will he be sad because he can no longer hate on Klay Thompson? He probably gonna hate hard.
Nah, he still got Pods. Don't worry. He still got targets now.
Yes, that's true. But he will no longer be able to hate on Klay Thompson in a Warriors uniform.
I'm about to say, yeah, you got to preface that because you'll find a way to hate on him. It just ain't gonna be every night.
I can't wait. Yes, dog, gonna be lit. Another great episode of On Base Soil. A lot of people came through. Really appreciate y'all. Make sure that y'all like and share this episode right here. Turn on your damn notifications so you know when your boys go live. We will be back for another episode on Tuesday, breaking down the weekend games and getting y'all ready for this Chiefs and Niners game coming up next week. Follow us on socials. Make sure that y'all hit the 5 stars on the podcast for us. And boy, Pat, as always, last words.
Oh, you know the usual, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. You know, the usual suspects. Y'all always showing love. What do we got going? Nothing too crazy. I got a pop up this weekend. If y'all need some gear, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if y'all need some gear, tap in with the socials. Get you right. Other than that, yeah, it's always love. Appreciate y'all. Subscribe.
My boy's underselling it. My boy got Supreme t-shirts. We talking about essentials.
I got some antisocial. Got some bait.
Yep.
Got Niner gear. Yeah, got all type of stuff. Yeah, so like I said, tap in if y'all want to come through. It's all love, especially y'all that's always rocking with us. Take care. But yeah, appreciate y'all, gangland.
Man, everybody have a good and safe weekend. We'll holler at y'all next week. Yeah.